Hello, it's Stragabella here. This is just an update video. I thought I would let you guys know if you saw on the news. Here in Massachusetts, there was an incident over the weekend on Saturday where some rapper guy, Benzino, was shot. We were actually stuck in that traffic where the highway was completely stopped. We were on our way to Plymouth, Mass. We went to visit Plymouth Rock, and we went out to an awesome clam shack type of place. I made a video that day of us in the restaurant. But we were stuck in the traffic jam, and finally we found out what it was from. People were like stopped, getting out of their cars, passing cigarettes to each other, and stuff like that, because the highway just completely was at a dead stop. And we found out later that there was a funeral procession, and a person in the funeral procession who was the nephew of this Benzino rapper guy shot him. I guess he was shot in the arm and in the back and taken away to the hospital or whatever. While we were in the traffic, all of a sudden sirens and police cars were coming up behind us. Some guy just jumped out of his big truck and left it with the truck was running. He left the keys in it and the door open and ran. Jumped in one of the police cars and took off. It must have been a family member of the person that got hurt or something. I guess from what I read afterwards, it was there's like a big family feud in that family, and it was the guy who got shot's mother that was the funeral was for, and he hadn't intended to go, he claimed, but somehow he was just happened to be going somewhere else and came upon the funeral procession, and his nephew shot him. So that's what I read anyway in the article, the couple articles in the Boston Herald and on a Fox website that I read about what happened. But yeah, we were stuck over an hour, just stopped on Route 3 in Duxbury. I believe that incident happened in Duxbury, Mass. So it was pretty crazy. It was awful because it should have taken us maybe about 40 minutes to get to Plymouth from here. And so it ended up taking us like 2 hours because even when traffic started moving, they didn't let us go on the highway. They actually redirected traffic and made us drive in the grass median part and go back the other way. So we were rerouted, and we ended up having to take back roads all the way to Plymouth. So it was kind of crazy. Anyway, I thought I would do a little update and maybe show you guys a couple more things that I've brought from my old house here. It's really weird when you go through major transitions in life and you realize that pieces of your old self or your old life kind of don't fit. I'm finding that as I bring stuff from my old house, certain things just aren't going to fit in here. Certain things don't fit me anymore as I'm changing and growing, and my spiritual practices are changing and so forth. There was a couple things like some of my old witchy cabinets that they fit in the old house, but here everything's like really new and clean, like freshly painted, because this is an apartment, and my house was like an old farmhouse, kind of dilapidated, falling down. So anything that's old or kind of used looking doesn't really fit that great. So I kind of made a compromise with some of it. and I will show you. There's a few things that like were witchy kind of items that still do very much fit me and fit my personality. Like I brought my these things, my Harry Potter type stuff, my little crystal balls and everything, my musical one, which is a snow globe. I have my salt lamp, my owls, my mini one, you know, things like that, my candles. I hung this up. That's one of my favorite things that I bought in Salem. Here's a picture of me and my grandfather when I was a little kid. We used to pick the pumpkins when it was fall. He grew small sugar pumpkins. One thing I have not been able to find a place for, although I don't want to get rid of it, is this cabinet. I tried hanging it in my bedroom, but it's not really a bedroom item. It's kind of, it looks like an herb type of spice cabinet type of thing. So it doesn't really go in my bedroom. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it yet. Kind of stinks because now there's nail holes in the wall. You can see here. I already put the nails up. This I have hanging in here, which it's it's a plaque that talks about marriage, that it takes 3, which means you, your spouse, and God. And that, you know, if you don't have some kind of faith or spirituality, marriage is a lot harder. Here's some pictures. There's my husband and I the first year we were together. We were at a wedding in that photo. And up here is my wedding photo. We actually were married in the backyard of our old house. And there we are in, where's that? Oh yeah, Bar Harbor, Maine. And it was like taken in a gazebo in downtown Bar Harbor. Let's see, we have, can't see very well. Here's some photos of us. There's John when he was a little baby. Oh, how cute. Yeah, so let's see what else have I brought here. Oh yeah, this was one of the things I had issue with. Now this is the steps that come into the apartment. This cabinet, you guys probably remember from my house. And there we go. I put my oils and things in it just like they were in the old house. But I really didn't know where to put it. So I have it in the stairwell going up to our apartment. So this is kind of, there's a lot of like wall space that I'm going to hang more things as I bring them from Wakefield to here. So it gives me, you know, some space to work with as far as where I'm going to put things. We have that in the hallway as well. God bless our house. I love how they're like little pineapples and stuff. I have some flowery wreaths hung on the front door coming into the house. And then this is one of the first brooms I ever bought. I still have most of my brooms are still in Wakefield. This is one of my favorite pictures. I framed this, and it's actually a bag, a little brown bag from, I believe, a store in Salem. I bought something, and that was the bag that it was brought home in, and I just loved the picture on it so much that I framed it. It's one of my favorites. So, yeah, I think I showed you most everything else. That photo, this was bought at an art gallery in Bar Harbor, as was that one. That one was picked out by my daughter, and they were having a rainy day sale at the art gallery, and we got a really good price on that. And the art dealer said that my daughter had a very good eye for art, because that was like a copy of Van Gogh. I believe it was Van Gogh. I might be mistaking it for something else. If I am, correct me. Let's see what else we have here. There's this was also in the old house. Let's see these. That's a wedding photo. This one, oops, that one is a Halloween. It's hard to do this backwards. Me and Faith, another Bar Harbor family photo. That one was taken at our old church. Yeah, so I have my stars on the wall. I still need to get the wreaths that I made. I'll probably put those in the entranceway coming into the house. I have my tree photo hanger and my owls, my stone collection. Let's see. Can you see it? It's really hard for me to do it like this. And a cool M&M guy. And we have these really cool shelf kind of things. Have all the movies put on them and some books and so forth. Lots of candle holders, but I feel weird in this place burning incense. So since I've been here so far, I haven't burnt any incense. In fact, I haven't even brought any. Little Dutch shoes. I do have Dutch in me. And those little Dutch shoes are given to my daughter Faith when she was little by her grandmother. My copper frog. I haven't been brave enough to leave him outside so he can get weather worn and turn green like he's supposed to. My quill pens. It's just awesome. Like purging and getting rid of stuff that no longer serves who I am, and kind of realizing, really narrowing it down to what I want to keep and what I don't. I've always loved this. I've had this probably 16, 17 years, maybe more. But I think that's such a beautiful piece. I have it over my sink, which is filled with dishes right now, because I have to empty the dishwasher. And this has like little hooks on it, so I can hang stuff like according to holiday, and it also has a little pocket here to put stuff in. Yeah, and the elephant has his trunk up, as we all know. It's supposed to be good fortune. I have some basil drying over here. And my son has made it. One of my old witch balls. Actually, I think I have a couple of them here. And my Amish quilted pocket thing. I usually keep scissors in that. My moon. I have paddles, of course. My little spanking paddles for the naughty people around here. I have that one, and then I also have this one with my initials on it. Yeah, so things are coming together. Brought little instruments. We got those African noisemaker things and little drums in Disney World in 2004. I have my drum. The other thing I don't like is the strap is a little bit weak, and I'm afraid it's gonna break. And here's my plants. My poor aloe plant. It got kind of wrecked a little bit in the move, but I think it'll survive. My other one is over here, and I have my little tree of good fortune. I had one that was made of bells as well, and when you ring it, it's supposed to make a wish, or it's supposed to bring good luck or something like that. My aunt made this years ago, I think in school. Yeah. So that's about all I have for you guys today. But I hope you're having a nice spring. It's still pretty cold here, unfortunately. It's supposed to get up into the 50s. So far it's still pretty cold. I think I'm going to go to the gym today so that I can keep up with getting myself fit again. Alright guys, have a great day. Bye.